The halls of the Justice Center buzzed with quiet activity on a humid spring morning. At the heart of the building, Detective Marcus Harris, an African-American internal affairs investigator in his late 30s, was making his rounds. He had been assigned to review complaints against officers suspected of misconduct, a role that often placed him in tense situations. As Marcus approached the precinct wing, Officer Jack Stevens, a white patrolman with a notorious reputation for hostility toward minority officers and investigators, blocked his path. "Look who it is," Stevens sneered loudly enough for others nearby to hear. "What are you doing here, trying to stir up trouble again?" "You're nothing but a snitch, Marcus. You don't belong in this place." Several officers nearby glanced up, the atmosphere thickening with unease. Marcus's jaw clenched, but his voice was calm and measured as he replied, "Officer Stevens, I am here in my official capacity as an internal affairs investigator. My job is to uphold the integrity of this department." Stevens laughed, crossing his arms. "Integrity? You're just making life harder for the good cops who actually do the job. Maybe if you weren't always looking to bring us down, you'd be more respected." The exchange caught the attention of Captain Lisa Monroe, who walked in just in time. A seasoned black woman who commanded respect, Captain Monroe stepped between them. "Enough, Stevens," she said firmly. "Marcus is doing his job. You will treat him with the professionalism he deserves." Stevens grumbled but backed down, muttering under his breath. Later that day, Marcus met with the police chief to discuss a particularly sensitive case involving Officer Stevens himself. Marcus's findings revealed repeated violations of protocol and excessive use of force complaints against Stevens, substantiated by body cam footage and multiple witness statements. In the ensuing internal hearing, Stevens attempted to discredit Marcus by referencing the hallway insult incident, implying bias on Marcus's part. Marcus, however, remained composed and professional. "My duty is to investigate all officers impartially," he stated clearly before presenting the solid evidence gathered. The board found Stevens guilty of misconduct and recommended disciplinary action, including suspension and retraining. The case sent ripples through the department. Several officers expressed support for Marcus's commitment to fairness, while others grudgingly accepted the need for accountability. Marcus's confrontation with Stevens became emblematic of the challenges faced by internal affairs agents, especially those who confront systemic issues within their own ranks. In a public statement, Marcus said, "Accountability is not personal. It's essential for the trust our communities place in us. No one is above the law, and that includes police officers." His story gained traction in local media as an example of integrity prevailing in a difficult environment. Community leaders praised Marcus's courage and professionalism, calling for more support for investigators who hold law enforcement accountable. Captain Monroe reflected, "Marcus embodies what it means to serve justice from within. His calm under pressure and dedication remind us all why we must never tolerate disrespect or bias in our ranks." Despite the initial insult and challenges, Marcus continued his work undeterred. "Every time I'm told I don't belong, it just fuels my commitment," he said. "I'm here to make sure justice is done, no matter who it involves."